Good morning, church. My name is Ashley, and I co-direct family ministries here at Mission Hills Church. Sarah and I have the joy of welcoming your children into the service. So if you have little ones, bring them over. This is especially for them.
Today's memory verse is Isaiah 35:5. You can grab your Bibles or follow along on the screen. Isaiah 35:5. And when he comes, he will open the eyes of the blind and unplug the ears of the deaf.
And now our video, Elijah and the Army.
Hello everyone, Megan here, and this is Jessie.
Hi, Megan. Don't forget to introduce Andre.
Who's Andre? Is that one of our friends out there?
Megan! Andre is right here. You don't want to hurt his feelings, do you?
Jessie, I don't see anyone.
Oh, that's right. You can't see him. He's my imaginary friend. I made him up.
Oh, well, that explains it. I was kind of confused.
Oh, sorry about that.
No big deal. You gave us a great way to introduce today's Bible story.
I did?
Yep. In today's Bible story, Elisha's servant could not see an army that Elisha could see, but this was not an imaginary army. This army was very real. Listen to this story.
The king of Aram wanted to fight against the kingdom of Israel. He planned to move his army to a certain place. But Elisha the prophet sent messages to Israel's king and told him where the Aramean army would be.
The king of Aram was mad when he found out Israel's king knew his plans. Who had told him? Had one of his own soldiers told Israel's king? But the soldier said, "We did not tell. It was Elisha. He is a prophet in Israel. He knows what you say, even though he is not with you." The king of Aram found out where Elisha was staying. That night, the king sent horses, chariots, and a large army to surround the city.
The next morning, Elisha's servants got up and saw the army. "What are we going to do?" he asked Elisha. Elisha said, "Do not be afraid. Our army is bigger than their army." The servant did not understand. He only saw the enemy army. Then Elisha prayed, "Lord, let my servant see your army." So God let the servant see the mountain covered with horses and chariots of fire, the army of the Lord.
Then Elisha prayed for God to not let the Aramean army see where they were. Elisha told the army, "You're in the wrong city." He led them away to the king of Israel. Then Elisha prayed for God to let them see, and God did. Elisha told the king of Israel to give them food and water. Then the king sent them home. That army did not come into Israel again.
Elijah's servant couldn't see God's protection, so God let him see. God is always with us, and Jesus came to earth so we can see God. God protects us from sin and death when we trust in Jesus.
Thanks for being with us.